Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to get into some more GFRIEND comeback content. I'm really excited. I put a community poll up for you guys on our community page asking you what live stage performance you guys wanted me to react to, because unfortunately, just time-wise, with so much stuff coming out, I don't want to do too many performances. I would love to, guys, I really would, but this isn't my main source of income. I actually don't make like anything from these videos, like a couple cents to be honest, every once in a while. And so it's just not something I can put all my time into. I personally am going to watch those videos. I just can't do a reaction video for all of them because that's more editing and more time for all of that I just don't have. So I put a poll up for you guys asking whether you wanted me to do their showcase performance, whether you wanted the White Witch version or the comeback stage that actually came out today, whether you wanted me to wait for that. I definitely prefer comeback stages. I love comeback stages. I think they're a lot of fun, and overall, they just have such a cool atmosphere to them, and the settings are really awesome usually. So I was excited that the poll showed by a pretty good amount that you guys wanted me to do the comeback stage. So here we are today. We're gonna get into it, guys. I'm really excited. Let's just go ahead and get into it right now. Here we go. Okay, so that's the segment from A Tale of the Glass Bead, the butterfly effect one we just got. So that's something new. We didn't see the butterflies, did we? No, we must have, because they're just showing parts of that, I feel like. That's Labyrinth, isn't it? I gotta know now. That is like Labyrinth being played on a piano. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's Labyrinth. Okay, there's a trophy and a flashlight on there. A diary, and I'm not sure what those are. They look like jewels. Interesting though, So-won's the one who unburied that diary from, was that the end of Rough, right? And MB was the one that was shown with the trophy in Avalera rolling. Like she was bowling him over. It was only Shinbi, I think. What do we got here? Oh, I can't see it. Looks like some type of flower, and then a shoe, the apple, and paper. There's the teddy bear for year-end, which is obvious, and money. Interesting. I don't remember exactly what video the teddy bear is prominent in with Yeren. I remember she punches it. Because I was like, what in the world? What did the teddy bear do to you? She has a glass bead, but she has nothing on the other side of the scale. That has to mean something. I don't think I've ever like picked apart a comeback stage like I am this one. My goodness. That has to mean something. Has to. And then there's the apple in the same exact positioning. Very similar size. Obviously the apple and the glass bead and the red glass bead were kind of interchangeable in the music video. Like the glass bead's an unmade decision, that gray decision that they discuss in the lyrics, and then like the apple is that temptation that you take bite of, and then it transitions that glass bead to being full of that red mist where a decision has been made and all the consequences are now going to go forward. Maybe that's just my theories. I have so many theories, and most of them are just like me randomly spatting out information. Oh my gosh, like look at these sets. Like it's so cool. She's just like reenacting the entire video. Let's go. Oh, beautiful. Comes to synchronization we all love. Those ripples are just amazing. They look just as beautiful as they did in the video. That catwalk strut there is just so powerful with the music in the back. Something I didn't talk about in the music video because there's just so much. I mean, we watched it twice and I stopped so much. I mean, it's like a 20-minute long reaction, but there was just so many things. But I meant to mention it and I didn't. These outfits are, first off, beautiful, but I love the slits and how they reveal the shoes that they're wearing. The part that clicks for me is that type of, obviously theirs have a heel to them, but typically like a shoe like that with where it's got the braces going up a bit, got the braces going up the leg, really reminds me of, you know, ancient Greece, the mythological, you know, era and stuff. Roman times, they wore footwear like that. So it's just kind of one of those little things. It's a little intricacy that, you know, I feel is really interesting and adds to kind of the era that they're touching on with a lot of the mythology that we've discussed previously. And that may not be what that is, but that's what I see. And this dance right here, is this dance, this little like turnaround that they do, not just remind you of like a dance a muse would do, where it's not like an overly impactful, exerted dance. It's just like a fluidity along with that tone that's already mesmerizing you. Right here. Oh my god, I love it. Also, if you hear in the background the kiss, dance, dance. Wow, he showed the booty! Oh, come on now. I love how much OMG got like really focused on this track. Like she's everywhere in this track. I love that Yuju's hair's actually kind of got a blue tint to it, and I never realized that until the music video. Oh. Oh, they're gonna be black! See, they're gonna do that thing again. Oh no, they're not. That's right, they do this here. Because, yeah, that's what I needed to see. There it is. Oh my god, this song, this choreo, this concept. This look specifically on UMG is like, what? I love that zoom in on her there. Dance. So is Yeren the one that always says those backlines? They definitely emphasized there. Okay, they're all holding apples, correct? Every one of them, yep. Oh, awesome. Oh, are they gonna do? Well, they'll probably only do it for her. Yeah. You guys, this I've only been a part of. This is now my second comeback with GFriend, because unfortunately, I just got into K-pop, about a year ago. As you guys know, it's been over a year now, and so this is my second comeback with GFriend. I did do a comeback for Crossroads. That was my first video for the channel actually, and I'm just so hyped with this comeback. This was such a new, as most of you know, if you're not new to the channel. Once we started with GFriend, I decided to start from the very beginning of every music video. Like I started at the beginning of their music video timeline, and we went through it chronologically because I wanted to really experience the growth of GFriend and to see that story unfold, their universe. And they always surprise me. Every comeback, every song, every music video is like a different GFriend, but it's the same GFriend. Like really, when you get down to the core of it. And like, I don't know that any of us really expected the concept to be this dark because it really kind of inherently is, although the vocal tone is, very bright still, but it's a dark concept. And like the Song of the Sirens, like that whole thing is temptation and luring, all of this stuff which is traditionally darker, and it's stuff that is inherently that way, maybe not on the surface, but it really is. And this comeback stage was just gorgeous, and it's awesome to just see GFriend as per usual perform as eloquently as they did in the music video right here on this comeback stage. Like it's almost the exact same thing. It's so impressive to me. When you make a music video, when you make film, anything you do with film, it's usually a lot of different takes, and you take the best out of those. But when, with groups like GFriend that are really amazing at their craft and they perfected the synchronization and all of that, I don't doubt that they really don't have to take that many takes. Now, companies probably make them do it just because they want to have more in the editing room. They want to have more options. But when it comes down to it, they're so good. They knock it out of the park every time. Oh, this comeback stage was awesome. I will probably say I've watched a handful of comeback stages on the channel itself. I've also watched a lot more in my spare time, and I'll make the bold statement. This is my favorite comeback stage I've ever watched. 100%. The set was beautiful. I love that they did transition. Right now, being that they can't have a live audience there, they can be a little bit more lenient with the way things work, and having multiple sets. I think typically in a comeback stage, they wouldn't have that. They would build a set that they could maybe manipulate to be different ways, but they wouldn't be able to have an outfit change in the middle and do different stuff like that. But right now, with them not having a live audience, they can do that. This is just what I experienced personally with comeback stages. I definitely haven't seen as many of you probably have. But typically, like say, Can't You See Me? That's a comeback stage I did. They have the same outfits on. I don't remember it ever changing, but the setting was made in a way with lighting where they can kind of change the concept by changing the lighting during the performance. So they don't have to cut, they don't have to do a wardrobe change, anything like that. So this was really awesome that they got to do that, because they started in the white, and I'm like, I love the white, it looks gorgeous. But I love the black too, as we discussed in the music video reaction. I think that looks ridiculously good on them, and I never thought I would see them in that kind of wardrobe ever. So I'm so happy I got to see it again in the comeback stage. But GFriend just never disappoints. This was an amazing comeback stage. I have so many theories when it comes to this music video and this addition to the universe, but my theories aren't very formed, and they never are, as you know from my music video reactions. Typically, it's a lot of me discussing things that come to mind, because that's actually how I prefer to do it. So I don't think I'll ever have a video discussing things, but there are so many things. So if you guys aren't already, follow me on Twitter up here. If you have a Twitter, I would love to have more buddies on my Twitter. I do not have enough. I really don't. I have a handful, and it kind of saddens me. Because I do post a lot of stuff about GFriend, whether it be Superstar GFriend, my random theories that start to unfold when I'm watching stuff at home, without doing reactions to it. I want to be able to share this stuff with you guys, but I can't always make a video for everything. I just don't have the time, unfortunately. So if you can, follow me up there on Twitter. If not, make sure you're following our community posts. I do post there quite regularly, and sometimes I will post stuff like if I come up with some type of theory that I'm starting to like, put together in my head. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, for still being a part of this channel, being a part of this community. You are all amazing, and I love you guys so much. If you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys down in the comments.